This is a bastard of a hard case, cause I think he's might be guilty. Can rightly say he's innocent. He yelled at me too. Anyway. Any questions? There is no conclusive evidence to prove that the defendant is guilty. However, there's also no conclusive evidence to prove that he's innocent. Racist me. This behavior concept. This lawyer, calling the accused innocent to question, are you sure? Why? Here's my lawyer, but it's a grand decision. That is practically in there. Still, you have this for your troubles. Jeffrey's done, fella. Fine work you done till you have. I'm pretending so slightly put it before it. Probably cannot go anymore. Closing statement, how did you put it? Put it more than a formality? Killed the man. What this was, as I said. There's something. Mark my words. The man who gave us that little fuck. Please plead. I thank you kindly, my lord. Oh, this is a good case because it throws everything, you know.
Objection.
I was saying I'm going to cheer on that. Don't know if the witnesses will tell you the truth or a pack of lies. I did about the truth. The execution was flawed, planned, and simple. The only bus person that the evidence presented. Prosecutions that fought for allowing such a disgraceful version of justice to take place.
Objection!
It is not at our present time satisfied this court. Honestly, not be quiet to offer judgment. The question so it has is different. And I've asked for a better place. I think this has been a grand waste of time. Oh my good man. If you someone to say me, one thing, I want it. It's just far from over. Looking forward to that. I like to kick his ass. I would now like to kick his ass. Actually, he's innocent. Well, for the second time that day, the judge will return. First ever tried to whip and came to what end. Defendant going found not guilty, so a victory for us. Long trial. Ah, yes, it was. First ever trial in foreign soil. Your first victory was wonderful performance. A heartfelt congratulations. Team is Sato. Thank you for your assistance. So we should be happy. Trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened. Well, we didn't have enough time. But is it wrong? I mean, we're actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death. We don't know that. So, aim of defense is to tame a verdict. That's all like you. You carry out your duty to perfection. Ah, but you did. Stories are true. Well, stories. But the 6 fireworks I do lighting up in the bucket tonight. I must have been seeing them now. It's exactly what you say. It's definitely. Such to behold and be sure it was. Get to think, I suppose, when I'm to see it. That, I'm not sure they really did anything. You say, fella, how did I walk out there with 3 men then? It was much the thanks to me is down to your plan. Fella, talking fella, aren't you? I say, you hit me straight in the head there once or twice. How about young Sean? Come on, 'tis on one on the bridge. You've been named clear, but nothing was solved. The thing that matters to me, oh, hey! We've all seen that I didn't do anything myself. Just granted, is it not? I suppose it is. Once a Scott Young can take matters in the hands and sort out any details. I see it for what it is. They get to the truth. You pay for them, so I have. Go on. I do providing a good number of the wages after the tax I pay. It's not that funny. So then, as we agreed beforehand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles. No, if I can accept that much. Oh, yes, we are humble people there from the east. Oh, if you insist. But have this. Still now, it's a reward. It's real. Ready, sir. Allow me to follow you. It's not let you believe. Inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule. Help me make the tracks now. It's time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? Tell me the only person can tell. I just back and present myself. Who did this? Very well, thee. I don't feel pleasure to me. Whatever time are you studying here in Great Britain? Not the face! Not the face! Not the face! I want to say, move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. So, you mind putting that thing down? Yeah, grown up. Sorry. And I hate all the grown ups. Ah, there you are. 1990, running off like that. Is some kind of picnic? It's just so good now. Taking that with you as well. Looking forward to the trial one of my experimental smoking nature. You want to play? Won't beat me. But who are you? Oh, good day to you. I am, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. Inventor? But normally smoking names are so dull, so don't you agree? White, smoke, more white. To be shrouded in smoke would at least be a pretty color, but to myself. You have to be shrouded in smoke, though, at all. It's quite honest for a moment while I was changing to a different omnibus and she placed it. Luckily, I figured with the what's up? I have no idea what this is talking about. Anyway, you come with me now, back to my laboratory. What for? Why should I report silly to my technician? What, you mean, say sorry? What's to say sorry when you've done something wrong? Surely your dot has told you that. I don't listen to no adults. Come along then, follow me. Fine, have it your way. Good. See, you know what to do with the right thing in the end. pretty sure that's what she said. Just not get shot by that massive gun of yours. Yes, I also agree to things when held at gunpoint. At this point, rocket launcher point. You know, bye bye. So sorry for the fuss. Should be on our way to? Yes, you're right. Where to? Oh! We haven't had time to find a place to stay, and no sooner have we run running ahead of us yet. Our travel case is still apparently. Plans to spend a day in search of longings. But this for another day, before we could be out of luck. Don't worry though, I have a plan. We must have a lovely park where we can spend the night. Please tell me you're not thinking of a beauty park. It may be a little chilly at this point in time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through. I'm not so sure about that. I think I might went to London might freeze a young person solid, just as easy as an alleyway. Oh dear, that's just to do either. I'm starting to regret turning my head down. 1,000 guineas were paid for a lovely room for a mansion. So I'll try to determine what we sort of study the in our first day in London. However, who's your lie? There will be more trying times ahead. Just as the week we barely had on, the case was far from over.
What's going on? Get the fire brigade! Water! Bring water, quick! What the? How did this happen?
I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed.
No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating. No. Oh, good God. There's someone in there.
This can't be.
I bet you Miss McGrill was in there. As saved. We're now on Venture 4, Chronicles, Investigation Part 1. So excited. I think this is a full case. We get like everything. The adventures of the Claret Chronicles.
I begin to think, Wilson, said Sholmes, turning his head languidly in my direction, that there is more to this case than that which we have observed. Indeed, that there may be another part to this story that we are yet to discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea, leading him to the distant memory of that snowy evening. To the young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back. Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most extraordinary scene had been set. And under the cover of a light fog, the curtain had risen silently on the insoluble mystery of our invisible killer.
British commanders. You sleep last night, Mr. Window? No, not at all. It was the Norman's hotel, wasn't it? Rooms were luxurious. I felt like we were staying in the palace. With all the gas lights twinkling, it was brighter than the day, even in the middle of the night. At the enormous beds, after my time in the SS Bureau, I was swinging away to into that space. I spent the entire night rolling from one side of the mattress to another. But yes, instead of night, you can only dream. No, except I learned that we owed £3 for the room. The dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Oops, sorry about that. I was pressed at the entrance, so invited. I just wanted to know what I'm thinking. On your couch in Japan, the sum of money would put a roof over your head for a whole year. I tried, but I'm afraid I couldn't help but tears when we were the bill. Emily sighed. Oh, never mind. Let's find some more affordable longing straight away. Careful, entire spectrum will be used up in 10 days or less. Under the scary place. Good morning to you at this early hour. Yes, we were well. Good morning to you, Lord Chief Justice. We've come to report our outcome on the trial of the Bears. Right eyelid, even at the presence of proposing Lord Strongheart. Yes, I believe you had very comprehensive insight into British courtroom practices. Yes, it was very eye-opening. Thank you. In accordance with your instructions on Strongheart, Mr. Nanda will perform his duties to the end. So I've been praised for the events. In a remarkable defense, you may consider the test passed. No longer are you a student from the Empire of Japan. You may henceforth claim to be a full-fledged lawyer. My country is delighted to welcome young talent from such remote Eastern Island. Thank you very much. So I'm a lawyer now. Now, I'm viewing your appointment. I have a fresh case in mind. I'd like you to take it at once. I trust it won't be a problem. Okay, sorry. I think trains are a little better than practical experience. I'm sure. I don't sense there's a question, do I? Just to try. You say my quite common term for that. Turn for. Come to terms with. The man was clear. Come on, you hope. Was really innocent. This is Nando. Just that. I've never mentioned something that's been true, and then the trial ended. Oh, you wanna let that trouble you for a second longer? Sorry. Do you mean long longer? I just passed away. Really following the trial. No. What? Mr. Good is dead? I have 19 minutes and 41 seconds until our next engagement. Time enough to talk. I understand. What happened? How can he be dead? Trial concluded yesterday. There was a great commotion in our rally. Only car, an omnibus has been driven to the curb. Yes, of course, the scene of the crime which Ms. Glover was accused of. Precisely. But within the bailiff attention was diverted by some other matter, the omnibus went up in flames. Now, such a thing happened. It is being investigated as we speak, but awaiting. Police have identified a corpse found inside the shell of the carriage of the awful. But he must have slipped inside whilst the bailiff attention was elsewhere. That bailiff needs to pay more attention. That happened. That is also being closed as we speak. Right now, the child must get did mention going back to the courtroom to look at the omnibus. Oh, I'm after checking neck now, so it's time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could present for itself. Action of the omnibus? And to my knowledge, I don't believe the Scotland Yard had any intention of examining the cottage. Then who was Mr. talking about? Find that now. God is making through investigation. This matter is no longer in service yours. Leave it to the police. Oh, Mr. Moore. Your first day for our country's Supreme Court. I don't know. I mean, it was wow. It means that the whole experience was seaported in some way of Great Britain's long history. Really a word apart from our own judicial system in Japan, which is only a few short decades old. Sometimes that's way words. We seem to have a way of failing to find the right ones. The system here is the most advanced in the world. Learn all you can. It was fortunate. The way it was tried was a simple affair. Simple? What's simple? I believe I mentioned yesterday morning. It was a trial you couldn't lose. fun, but it's because anything but simple. Well, first at them. In fact, I was still finding it hard to believe that we managed to get a favorable bid. Is this something funny? No, my apologies. However, fact is that you didn't receive that not guaranteed verdict you set out to achieve. That can only be a tribute to exceptional talent. Wouldn't you agree? Well, you don't know about that. Oh, never mind. You saved my deposition. I fully admit that much, at least, is an undeniable truth. Which is firstly why I have prepared this new case for you that I mentioned before. Which is going to say before. Look for some more detail for this new case you mentioned. Don't tell me it's a murder and the trial starts in 10 minutes. Don't worry, that's all allowed me to play so I the last time. In fact, the case is completely different. Oh, I see. You just read my mind. As I say, no one has died as yet. Probably would not be today. There'll be plenty of time to research the case though. 23 minutes and 43 minutes. So try smiling. Is everything right? Oh yes. I'm really confused as well. So try was, well, left me wondering if I'm going to cut up for being alone. I don't know if I could place thinning the cup again up in the spirit trial. Oh yes, I never forgot. There was one similarity with yesterday's case. Which again, there is currently no one to advocate for the defense. The situation remains unchanged. The trial will start tomorrow with the defendant at 4%. When that happens, I will remind you of the end of welcome. Table in was defendant. Yes, that's right. Here we go again. Your time is up. You're excuse me. I advise you begin making preparation for tomorrow's trial. Oh, the clock is ever ticking. It is now but 23 hours, 20 minutes, and 30 seconds to count 6. Last time he mentioned 23 hours, and he said it was plenty of time. And one more thing. Mr. Lana, there's something I was asking. Oh, what's that? Let's see. You remark upon something that you intended to see through the will of your late companion. I'll be interested to hear what exactly you mean by that. It said 34 seconds. Cousin always used to say, you see, why don't you learn how the great justice system in the world worked so he could change ours in Japan. And he's gone, I like to work towards that myself. And there's another thing. Another thing? Continue. Right here on the steam sheet, he said something to me. Something very important I have to do. Very important. I'm taking it. He never had a chance to tell. I suppose he would done if he had ever made it to the Great Britain. No time. Thank you for enlightening me this system. Sunday, what's that about? Mr. Saki never mentioned anything that's so to me. You both should focus your attention on the matters at hand. I can liberally summon the police inspector in charge of the case. You'll be able to display issues with details. How has she been there? So, I wish you best of luck. Bid you farewell. We have Gumshoe, who's this detective? Go to the you. Wish I knew. But honestly, that was up. Anyway, you better talk to the detective. What do you think? Yes, you're right. He is at all. He's eating fish and chips. Lovely weather, isn't it? What's what I got to do with anything? Listen, you don't Japanese upstart. Some flipping about the weather doesn't get every shit out here you know? It's been told me it was spoken. A busy man, a very busy man. The crime seems to investigate by him having to give the likes of talk. Very sorry. You know what the other officer was saying? Have you seen Grayson anywhere, have you? No, he's busy with the big wig systems. Because I'm bunking, he was here on a jump from a country I've never heard of before. Hear that flipping sound? That's my rotation of the yard going to chatters. No need to rip us apart as well. We were introduced. This is Mr. Yusuke Hondo, a defense lawyer. First, I'll meet your acquaintance. I'm Jason. A lovely weather we're having today, isn't it? Don't use fine, I grant you. I don't want to do something with a lot of sunshine. Believable. How did she put that off? So, Armstrong has asked me to fill you in on the case. Name's Tobias Grayson, Inspector Grayson. I'm from Scotland Yard. Grayson? Inspector Grayson? Santa. The detective named me something to her? Inspector, are you perhaps there, Inspector Grayson? I feel like you know this man, Mr. Sultan. Do know him very well, in fact. Very well. Yes, he's featured prominently in the ventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, that's my question. What's it called again? Wendy's magazines? That's right. Really great. Grayson and Sherlock Holmes enjoy a wonderful, friendly rival. Rival the great Mr. Holmes? That's incredible. Well, I don't know about that. Holmes isn't a professional like myself, of course. He does come up with a good time to time. Holmes is weekly. I'm comfortable about you, Inspector. You earn his highest praise. Grayson is the pick of a bad lot of Scotland Yards. Those are his own words. That's his highest praise. Oh, something's practically known for giving compliments. He's not. Thanks to that magazine. My name is all over London town now. Isn't it? Admit that something I was a little thought about the other attention. I don't want to shake my hands and the resistance yell went through the roof. It's wonderful. But it's not. It's nothing more sinister than the man on the street. People are always looking at me now. There's always whispering rumors about me under my breath. I'm sure. What? Quite sure? It's changed since he started playing those stories. The frame's gone to his head. Stuff like that. Gosh, I only think people are saying just mean spirited things about you. Like I said, they whisper. I can't catch what they're saying, but I don't know what they're like. Tell them what they're saying. Sure as eggs is eggs. I like to think this detective has been very hard at work. Perhaps a certain ways to the frame does not change me. What about the case? Well, about the case, the Lord Chief Justice mentioned before. Didn't tell, really? As far as we're concerned, yeah, it would be simpler. Oh dear, this probably means, as far as we're concerned as lawyers, it couldn't be more complicated. Wish you were wrong about that, but I have a nasty feeling you're right. I find this feeling too. But she's down from behind. Fortunately, it wasn't fair, but she still laid up in the hospital unconscious. Oh, at least it's not murder. It's suspectable. I saw a coward would attack the poor woman from behind. So she would have punished whoever was offering the sus and takedown, wouldn't you? It's neither there or here, Mr. London. Push yourself in the game. You're angering her now. Anyway, after something of a well-known investigation, the criminal was arrested. Billy had time for a cup of tea after the incident took place, to be honest. BRB, just a quick second. Back to the carpet. Back. Well, perhaps a one more witness will recognize the wrong impression. Stop right there. Wasting your time on this one. Sorry. You can do. There's no way to help the broken now. But why not? Simple. The prosecutor has been assigned to the trial tomorrow. It's Lord Bragg Boniface. Yeah, sounds like you heard of them then. Oh yes, we're familiar with Boniface. He played the Hunter in Death himself, the Reaper Brave. In fact, we faced the court yesterday. It was about him before the trial, didn't he? Simple execution, they call the accused his sacrifice lands. In every single trial in which he prosecuted, the accused has been damned. Yeah, of course you own that name because every defendant he advocates against is found guilty, is that it? But in that case, we should inform you, Inspector, that in yesterday's trial against Lord Ventex, it secured a verdict of non-guilty. whatever. But I think it means giving us Super Knight. It's not possible to save the defender. No, you don't have a clue, do you? What do you mean? What happened to the bloke in the end, huh? He died. Mike McGill came a cropper in the omnibus when he went up in flames. So what you say you saved the defender? Kenny. What you say? Look, if Von Zyx could get the dirt to stick on everyone, he'd be a miracle worker. That's how it goes. He doesn't work miracles. He works magic. Black magic. I'd have a good long think about it if I were you. Believe that. Wait, well, figuring this because I'm very out of chips. Getting back to the crime scene now. Let's take out the investigation there. What'd you say? Where the lesson took place. That's correct, man. We head over to the holding cell to meet the criminal himself. Read him a criminal already? He's a good ass. Shaking his leaf in his cell. So I give you a check of nothing else. 10 minutes, 53. Speak to the jailer if he show you the way. 53. Thank you. Alright, we'll probably pick this up tomorrow because I may not be able to make tomorrow's a regular stream. Tell you the truth, when I caught the trial yesterday, I can't stop myself from checking. The idea of facing the court again is, well, I think it's too much for you. There's no shame in turning the case down. The courage to. If the man in the West is innocent, couldn't well imagine he could be shaking his leaf in his cell. I, for one, wouldn't find this out that fun. So, if I'm honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of yesterday's events myself. I'm really not sure if I'll be able to help this man, whoever he is. I like to try. So I think I'm going to make some miracles. Will you help? You think you got the ass? Thor, I'm your junior assistant. Thank you. So that, shall we? Yes. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to end it here and probably pick this up tomorrow. I want to thank you guys for coming out.